Hi, my name's Kiki Chambers, and I'm an autistic content creator. I also have children on the spectrum and have worked in the field. While making content, I have been given the opportunity to learn about other individuals experienced with autism. You can find my content on TikTok at Kiki Chambers, on YouTube at Kiki Chambers, and on Instagram at Kiki Chambers Insta because I wasn't fast enough just to have Kiki Chambers. So Kiki Chambers Insta for Instagram. My journey on social media began as I was interested in making connections with people. I struggle with the demands of offline relationships. I felt social media was a way for me to create bonds without the pressure of a traditional sense of a relationship. I started posting videos of dancing how I feel, something my mom would always say to me. My mom was receiving treatment for breast cancer. I made these videos hoping they would make my mom smile, reminding her of the time she encouraged me to dance how I feel, telling me to focus on how I needed to express myself versus being concerned about how other people perceived me. During this time, my body was fighting an infection I didn't know I had due to me having poor interoception skills. I hope I said that right. I was able to notice something was wrong, but I couldn't figure out what was wrong, and I struggled with seeking medical attention as I could not explain what I was feeling and could only state the behaviors, which were symptoms of sensory overloads, as I had trouble accessing my coping mechanisms due to me being ill. I wasn't receiving proper medical attention as only my sensory overloads were being examined. This caused me to become fearful due to hospitalizations in the past because of my autism. My mom watched, feeling helpless and extremely guilty. She expressed she blamed herself, believing that if she had made different choices with me as a child, that I wouldn't have had delayed treatment and I wouldn't be so fearful when I was seeking medical and mental health care. When I started to recover from the infection, I used social media as a way to address my mom. I found it easier to express my feelings to a screen. I felt fewer social demands when trying to express myself. There can be a delay in response, and I can respond in a time that's more comfortable for me, and there was less needing to decode someone's reactions. Social media is a new way that seemed to work to assist me in communicating with the world. I made a video about how my mom's influence on me resulted in me having self acceptance with having a disability. The realistic but taught me to be kind to myself as I navigated the adversities of having a disability. The video went viral. Commenters let me know that there was a need for this kind of content, with lots saying that they felt lost and this content helped them. I realize this may be due to the need for connection in the autism community, as that was something I felt I was missing too. However, I was naive when I first began making content, as my need for connection, especially with other autistic people, hindered my individualism. As my desire to feel connection was overwhelming, but I had no ability of how to navigate this, which led me to allowing others to use my narrative or pieces of my story. Being new to the online community that focused on autism needs, I was unsure how to contribute. I didn't stop people from crossing boundaries that, in all fairness, I didn't even know existed. I thought giving my community access to my story would help collectively. However, it ended in others using my story that excluded my ideas and beliefs. When I brought up my concerns, there was an attempt to push me out of the online community. Accidentally deleted the clip. But we get a cameo from my dog, so that's cool. Not the best lighting, but a cameo from a dog, so couldn't ask for anything better, right? I was devastated as I wanted open dialogue for all. I had to refocus as I noticed a small group of people who wanted the same. I started focusing on open discussions that were happening, where the dialogue happened to increase everybody's acceptance and understanding, where people's individualisms was emerging. Seeing the vulnerability as others learned assured me that I'd be able to rebuild a support system on those virtues. I started focusing on topics that gave multiple voices the ability to discuss their beliefs and feelings. I saw a community that had the same concerns as me, which enabled me to address multiple different topics, even the uncomfortable ones. My content was now encouraging open discussions where side missions happened. The first topic wasn't where the discussion ended. Instead, it inspired others to give their personal experience and perspectives, or even inspired them to start a different topic. First, joining social media, I noticed the same rhetoric would be said over and over again, and it was always ending in hurt feelings and arguments. If there was an opinion that differed from an already established content creator, it was met with hostility. This became quite evident as I would constantly be told if I disagreed or had a different perspective that I was causing harm. It was even more evident when I would discuss topics that weren't trending and were told we all have the same goal and to refocus. Since changing my approach and meeting others who want to create multiple narratives and opinions instead of just one, I've seen the online community slowly change, which makes me believe there is a possibility for this more inclusive approach to be implemented on a larger scale as we meet opposing ideas with open minds. Being a content creator is a fulfilling journey in ways I never knew were possible. I still feel unsure about myself and there's so much more for me to learn. But I found a place where it's open discussions and not just one answer, with a diverse group where we discuss topics. And even if we disagree, we all walk away with well rounded ideas. I am blessed to be supported as I grow, and being a content creator where I can be part of the growing, the learning, the supporting is exciting. And I look forward to the future of social media. Okay, thanks. Bye.